All right, hey, it's Salamado here at Digital Saviors Chicago, and we transfer videotapes, audio tapes, slides, photos, pictures, books, documents. You name it, we can digitize it, transfer it to a digital file or a digital source so you can watch it and share it, and it'll last forever, because believe me, these things, they do degrade. I don't care if you kept it in a hyperbaric chamber. None of this stuff was made to last this long. You know, back in the 80s, 70s, even the 50s and 60s, when it comes to little 8mm film reels, you know, nobody was thinking, hey, when are we going to play these on in 50 years? Nobody was thinking like that. So now you find these things, you want to digitize them, you want to keep your family memories alive and transfer them to digital sources so they last forever. And what we tell our clients is, once it's digitized, look, the work's done. The hardest part of the job's done. Make copies of it. You know, you get it on a flash drive. If it's up in the cloud, it's easier and protected, you know. But if you have it on a flash drive, bounce a copy over to your hard drive on your computer. Make another copy, or maybe get 2 or 3 flash drives. This way you've got backup. Redundancy is the key once you go digital, because all the work's done. You know, you don't have to spend 200, 300 hours like we do transferring, you know, 40, 50 tapes of your family history. It's all on a little flash drive, you know, these little things like this, right? So, you know, we transfer all video, all audio to either flash drives. Also, if you want a DVD, that's fine. If you're comfortable with the DVD, it has limitations. There's only so much you can do with a DVD, but we'll transfer the DVD as well. We can upload them to the cloud, and once they're up in the cloud, you can also we can give you another option where, if you've got friends, family, relatives who live, say they're in Antarctica, I don't know, studying penguins. I like penguins. What's wrong with penguins? Or you go all the way up to Alaska, you know, if they're in Australia, Spain, France, if they're in Miami, LA, Seattle, no matter what, you can share a link with them once it's in the cloud for them to watch. This way you don't have to try and share it with them and upload it to them, you know, so these files are big, so it's a nightmare for you to upload. So we set it up for you, so this way, no matter who you want to see them, no matter who you want to share them with, and you can do it privately, this way the whole world doesn't see them. We can give you that option as well. One of the things we do a lot of, and a lot of people bring in, are the 8mm. They look like little audio cassette tapes, right? These little things right here, they look like little audio cassettes. There are a lot of people who said their mixtapes on. Maybe you had Ted Nugent's Free-for-All, you know what I mean? So you get stuff like this. And what happens is, sometimes a lot of people bring things in, if they're not labeled, they don't know what's on them. And sometimes I get a surprise, and it's a little weird, but we label them for the client. And the reason why we do that is because if you're transferring it over to a flash drive, once you get it home, you know what that video is. You'll know, oh, it's a Joey and Mikey from '73, you know, eating a beef sandwich at Johnny's, or, you know, we're at a Cubs game when Carmen Fanzone just dropped the ball, whatever it is. You always have the option to just right-click and rename the file, whatever you want to name it. That's the advantage of going to a video file. If you go to DVD, obviously you can't do that, but you can always put a little, you know, label it as you want. I mean, we label it, obviously, but then you can go ahead and relabel it and rename what you want to rename in the sleeve of the DVD. So give us a call anytime here. DigitalSaviorsChicago.com is the website. Lots of pretty colors on there, a lot of pictures too. Or give me a call anytime, 815-556-2685. Digital Saviors Chicago. We're also on all social networks at Digital Saviors Chicago. Okay? Alrighty. Nice to see you. Bye.